We're here at Buckingham Palace, and of course everyone that comes to London wants to see the changing of the guard. Now the trick to it is getting here early enough that you can get a seat. And we're here about 2.5 hours early before it even starts. Changing of the guard usually starts around 11:30. Now as you can see, there's virtually no one around, but as it gets later, this whole area will be full of people, and they'll wind up corralling you in these little holding pens so you can watch the whole changing of the guard ceremony.
So you want to see the changing of the guard, but you don't know where to be to see as much as you can. Well, this diagram will show you the routes that different groups come in, so you'll have an idea where you can sit to see as much as possible. Now, the statue in the middle is called the Queen Victoria Memorial. Sitting there, you'll see the majority of the guards marching into the palace. The road with the blue line is Spur Road. The road with the yellow and red is the Mall. Sitting in that area, you'll be able to see the guards marching in as well. However, you won't be able to see any activity occurring within the gate. Sitting at the Queen Victoria Memorial, your views will also be limited inside of the gate. But there is a nice trade-off.
It is now 9:30, 2 hours prior to the changing of the guard. Down here by the fence, this is where a lot of people want to be, and they've already taken up position so they can see everything that occurs within the gate. That's where the changing of the guard technically takes place. Okay, it's an hour and a half prior to the start. All right, this is 1 hour prior to the changing of the guard. All right, it's 30 minutes prior. It's really crowded now. You in front. Everybody's standing up. The cops just came by and made everybody get off of the monument. Apparently you can't sit on the monument or the walls. So if you come, don't sit up there.
As you can tell, I'm standing pretty high up on the monument, and from this vantage point I can see every group of guards that march on by. I also can see a little bit of what's going on behind the gates nearest the palace. However, if you want to get a really close view of what's going on, maybe you should get here to get a spot closest to the gate. But if you want the best overall view of the changing of the guard, up on the monument facing the palace is the best location. Don't be confused by seeing these people walk in front of the gate. They're not trying to get into position. They're merely just trying to pass through. Again, if you want one of these spots, you have to get here early. Then after all the formalities, the guards are ready to march back out. So what are the cons other than it being a big tourist thing to do? Well, number one, it could be a long time standing up. There are big crowds, there are no restrooms, and if you're in the wrong spot, you could be trapped until the whole ceremony is over. The best part? It's free.